If your photo looks too dark, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix an underexposed image in GIMP using two easy methods. First, we'll use the exposure tool, which is the fastest way to brighten the whole image. Then I'll show you the curves tool, which gives you much better control if you want to lift the shadows without ruining the highlights. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to rescue dark photos and make them look clean, natural, and properly exposed. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy GIMP tutorials just like this one. Alright, let's jump in. The first method is the easiest one, and it's perfect when you want a quick overall brightness boost. Open your image in GIMP, then go up to the top menu and click Colors, and then choose Exposure. This will bring up the exposure adjustment window. Here, you'll see an exposure slider, and this is the main control for adding light to the photo. Drag the slider to the right to increase the overall brightness. As you move it, keep watching your image preview carefully. The goal is to brighten the photo enough to recover detail without making it look flat or unnatural. If the image starts looking too washed out, or if the darker parts lose their depth, look for the black level slider. Move that slightly to the right to bring back some true black tones and help the image keep more contrast. This is an important step because too much brightness can make a photo look faded, and the black level helps balance it out again. Once you're happy with the result, click OK to apply the changes. That's method 1. And it's great for beginners because it's simple and fast. But if your image has tricky lighting, or if you only want to brighten the shadows without affecting the highlights too much, the second method is usually the better choice. This is where curves comes in. Curves gives you much more control over the tonal range of the image, which means you can brighten dark areas while protecting the brighter parts from getting blown out. To use it, go back up to the top menu, click Colors, and then choose Curves. You'll see a graph with a diagonal line running through it. That line represents the relationship between the dark and light tones in your image. To brighten the photo, click near the middle or lower left section of that line. Then click and drag the line upward to create a slight curve. This lifts the darker midtones and shadow areas, making the image look brighter while still keeping more detail. One of the biggest advantages of curves is that you can target exactly how much brightness you want to add. If you drag too far, the image can become too bright or lose contrast, so make small adjustments and watch the preview as you go. A very useful tip is to keep the upper right side of the line anchored. That helps protect the highlights so they don't become overexposed. In other words, you're brightening the dark parts without destroying the bright parts. That's what makes curves such a powerful tool for fixing underexposed photos. If your image still looks a little dark after the first adjustment, you can make a second small curve adjustment, but always be careful not to overdo it. Subtle edits usually look more natural than huge changes. Once you're satisfied, click OK to apply the curves adjustment. So to recap, if you want the fastest fix, use exposure. If you want more precision and better control, use curves. Both methods can completely transform a dark image and make it look much more usable. This is especially helpful for photos taken in low light, indoor shots, or images that came out darker than expected. With just a few clicks in GIMP, you can bring back detail and improve the overall look of your picture. If this tutorial helped you, please give the video a like, subscribe for more GIMP editing tips, and leave a comment if you want to see more photo correction tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.